Hey guys, before we get started, we want to shout out all of our awesome partners, including Hicks Chiks, Trinity Medical, Gregg Vet, Magnolia Bluff Casino, Weeks Furniture, and all of the awesome partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them, and we hope you enjoy the show. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and I've got my man, Mr. Fred Marsalis, in the studio. How are you, bro?
Always a pleasure to be with you, man. Thank you for having me.
And before we get started, we gotta say happy birthday to the man back here behind the camera.
Dustin,
It's Dustin's birthday today,
happy birthday,
man.
brother.
Yeah, he's always behind the scenes, but we gotta shout
He's
him
the
out.
creative genius behind the massive concept, which is
He is,
platform
man.
you have.
He's the genius. I'm just a guy who happened to be so good looking on something like.
And I'm blessed to be amongst greatness, man. What can I say?
Self-proclaimed.
You always put me in a good situation, man. I can't lose.
Oh man, no, we wanted to get you in today because you've got something that, man, me and you go back a little ways, and we've been both talking about doing things in the community for a long time, and we've both been doing things in the community for a long time.
Absolutely.
But you've got your MDP fitness,
Correct,
and you've been wanting to do some things sort of in this area for a while, and this is sort of you got a weekend coming up on April 6th and April 7th.
absolutely.
That I'm really excited about.
I'm thrilled.
Why don't you tell us briefly, without getting into the meat and potatoes, what it is, and then we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Absolutely.
The details.
The three main components we're trying to do with this project is we're just trying to create inclusion in the community.
Okay.
The way I presented this to Mayor Dan Gibson, want to give him a major shout out for being one of the lead sponsors for this and helping us with the advertising, is we have to start attacking some of the stigmatisms and some of the cliche sayings that you have when you associate yourself with Natchez, Mississippi, and the state of Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know, we're still separated. We're still segregated. We still have separate parties for different cultures and individuals.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer, if you have good music, you got good people, you got good food, you got good ideas.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian. We can do something great.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Rich,
do something.
poor,
Absolutely.
don't matter.
It does not matter about your socioeconomic class or anything like that. What you're bringing home, what your W-2, what your salary is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, are you human? Do you have pure intentions? Are you a good person? And this is what this weekend is geared to do. We're going to give 2 exclusive events that haven't been done in Natchez, to my knowledge. We've done 5K runs, we've done color runs, we've done bicycle rides, and they've been great. We've never had an open fitness competition.
Okay.
So from 9 to 12 on Saturday, April 6th, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the full onslaught of what MDP is about right on the bluff with the blessing of the city of Natchez.
Yeah.
During that time, we'll have people to the side helping kids, showing them how to properly squat, how to properly do push-ups, form running. We're partnering with Ryan Porter, who's over at Natchez Park Recreation. Thank God for him. Thank God for Valencia Hall for introducing and making that phone call.
Yeah.
For making that happen, just putting me in a situation with good people. He took me out to lunch and we talked about plans. He said he was impressed with the idea and he wanted to jump on board to help. So we'll have those space jumps, hopefully, for those kids set up. We'll have a live DJ out there and it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Ed Brown with Positive Choices is another title sponsor that we have.
Yeah.
He's been in the mental health and behavior interventionist business for over 25 years. When it comes to mental health, I think he's just beyond description.
Yeah.
When it comes to analyzing the brain and different aspects of mental health. So we're going to try to invite all the junior high and high school kids in the area to come out to the gazebo, hopefully, if we get clearance to get that. If not, it'll be at the same site as the fitness event from about 12 to 1.
Okay.
And we're just going to talk about anti-bullying, suicide prevention, and the importance of being a good human at those young stages of your life. You know, a lot of kids that love to fit in with the crowd and just follow instead of just being a good human and standing on their own morals and just teaching you how to be a good person.
That's
and
right.
Ed's going to tackle that. That night, one of our other lead and one of our biggest supporters, Tim Morrissey with Magnolia Bluff Casino. I can't say enough about this guy. Not only is he a client at my gym, he's really become a brother and a friend for me. We're going to have that scholarship gala right there. 100% of those ticket sales. Tickets are $50, tables $500. Whatever you contribute, 100% of that is going to go to 7 seniors within this graduating area.
Wow.
Monterey, Faraday, Vidalia, Natchez High School, ACCS Cathedral in Jefferson County. And people ask, why those 7 schools? for the time that MDP Fitness has been open, those 7 areas have supported the gym.
Yeah.
Parents, children of those communities have frequented and
Yeah.
patronized the gym. So we want to try to give something back. The goal is $1,000 for each. Uh, Worst case
Each guy.
scenario, each
Yeah.
school. I want to
Yeah.
raise $7,000, and
Yeah.
I think we can do it. I
Oh,
really do
yeah. I
think we
think you
can do
can
it.
too. I think
Uh,
so too.
After the gala, it's gonna be Sunday Fun Day. If
Okay.
you ever been to Houston, Texas, Dallas, San Francisco, it is a lifestyle. Sundays are for the grown professionals to get out and about, have a
Yeah.
good time. You party from 12 to 7 and you're in bed by 9.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
right.
ready for your Monday. We're gonna do a cigar and food festival.
Hmm.
Cigars brings a different type of clientele.
Hmm.
High-end bourbon drinkers, high-end wine drinkers, high-end vodka drinkers. And the goal there is the second event that hasn't been done in Natchez. We've done food festivals, but we never tied in cigars.
Cigars and food.
We
Yeah.
want to try to get people to come into the area,
Yeah.
stay the night, uh, spend money locally, try to boost our local economy and get people to stay here, see what we have to offer here in Natchez,
Yeah.
take a tour of the antebellum homes and things of that sort, and just patronize Darby's, patronize uh, this beautiful clothing facility we
Yeah.
have
My
right here.
363. Yeah.
Yeah, and just drive people here next and see what we can do.
Yeah. Well, wait. What was the seed that was planted that started this whole thing? Do you remember? Do you remember? Did it just kind of
Yeah,
evolve over time, or was
I,
there like a
I, de-
moment?
I
Or
definitely remember it. It was during COVID, when we were locked up, couldn't really get out and about. I could tell stories when we were going to Walmart wearing masks. We were sanitizing the bags, sanitizing the chicken and the food you're getting out of the bag, and we were going stir crazy because it's
yeah.
cabin fever. You're just isolated. One day, my friends, some of my mentors that I look up to,
Yeah.
Tony Heidelberg,
Uh-huh.
Tony Fields, Edward Brown, and
Yeah.
Dr. Roger Givens,
Yeah.
uh,
All great guys. Yeah.
all wonderful guys. Not only great men, but they've been there, done that,
Yeah.
seasoned in their fields, and being able to hang with them, hear their stories, getting great feedback from them has been uh, it's been great for me.
Yeah.
But we just decided, like, hey, we need to get out of the house. Like, I'm tired of texting, and
yeah.
we decided to start meeting up at the Natchez Manor, 6 feet apart, have a cigar, and have a good time. Just right then, it clicked for me that it was time to start manifesting some other things. We started hosting some cigar nights once COVID
Yeah.
was over. Uh, a big thank you to the guest house. A big thank you to Natchez Manor. We were hosting events there for free, uh, and just let Ed talk to people about mental health and the importance of reaching out when you need help.
Yeah.
For me, a cigar once a week with a nice 6-ounce glass of Eagle Rare,
Hmm.
that sets my tone to reset for the next week.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Now, is it the healthiest thing in the world? Maybe not.
yeah.
But as long as you're not abusing it and you're not doing it every day,
Yeah.
you should be fine. And I'm a transparent person.
Yeah.
Do I enjoy fitness training and being a trainer? Absolutely. Do I enjoy a good bottle of bourbon? Absolutely. Do I
yeah.
enjoy a good, oily, properly fermented cigar? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think we can tie all of those aspects into a great weekend,
Yeah.
and try to attract some out of town guests into this area and try to boost the local economy, raise money for these kids. The other aspect that we're trying to do is try to, something we've partnered with for years. We have a big passion for special needs.
Yeah. Yep.
The thing you do with the Brightest Stars Ball, I've been blessed to be on your committee with that for
Hmm.
years. And I always tell people those 3 or 4 hours that were there, if we treated each other the way we treat each other for
yeah.
those 3 or 4 hours, we wouldn't have any issues in the world.
Yeah.
But ideally, we don't live in a perfect world, and we go back to our normal lives, and we go back to that. You go back to what you typically do all the time. You
We've had
revert
this
back to it.
discussion many times over the
Absolutely.
years. Yeah.
So we want to try to use some of that funding to find sources of transportation to get those special need adolescents to my gym, so I
Yeah.
can work with them and they can get something out of get them out of their typical network and get them with some other interaction,
Yeah.
with the proper supervision at my gym once or twice a month.
Yeah.
And then the CASA Association, Angela James used to be over that. I worked with her, and the passion she had for those kids, those abused and battered children, those people in the juvenile detention system. Uh, Tony's worked closely with that and mentored them with Judge Brown. I want to get back in that realm.
Yeah, that's
You
an
know,
important.
a lot
That's a
of the
very important
right, a
area.
lot of these kids just get dropped off and they have nothing.
Yeah.
So toiletry bags, soap, toothbrushes, little essentials like that we take for granted.
Hmm.
Those kids really truly need,
Yeah.
and if we can create some funding for that, I mean, I think this is the weekend to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that this is just such a big idea, and there's so many. We've talked inclusion a lot because what you were hitting on a while ago at the Brightest Stars Ball, it's so funny because for 3 hours it's so genuine and
Absolutely.
so pure, and we have people from all walks of life in there, and it's not fake. It's
At
it's
all.
it's a real love that's in that building, and we've talked about how do we grow that,
Right.
and I think that this is a big step to doing that.
I think so too. You know, in this area, you have people that really concern themselves with their title and their status in
Yeah,
Natchez and Vidalia.
yeah,
If you get your nose out of the air
yeah,
and you just concentrate on just being genuine,
yeah,
that's what I'm hoping that this weekend will bring out. Just a natural ability to mingle with somebody you normally
yeah.
wouldn't mingle with. At that scholarship gala, I would love for a graduating senior at Ole Miss to buy a ticket, and he can go talk to Brad Burgett, and he can go
Hmm.
talk to Dan Gibson, and he can
Hmm.
talk to Ronnie Calhoun, and he
Yeah,
can talk to Tim Morrissey.
yeah,
Put people in the building with a solid concept and for a good cause. I think some good can come out of it.
yeah.
We have a great program plan because it's not going to be your traditional gala. I'm partnering with Dylan West and Dylan West Promotions. Uh, we're going to do something different that really hasn't been done in this area
Okay,
when you're talking about blending music, blending beats, taking popular top 40 songs and putting them on an old school
okay.
type of
Yeah,
uh, type of vinyl,
yeah.
and it give you a true genuine sound. Uh, I'm looking forward to it. You know, definitely nervous. Uh,
Nah, you're not nervous
oh
for a
yeah,
big weekend like this, are you?
it's a big
Be
weekend.
a breeze.
You're hoping that you get in the back and that you won't. Uh, but at the end of the day, all I know how to do is just stay tunnel minded, stay focused on the task at hand.
Yeah,
I think if I put 110% in it, whatever, I'll get 110 back. So looking
yeah.
forward to a great weekend, April 6th and 7th.
Yeah, and I think that I'm seeing a tipping point with inclusion. I'm seeing a tipping point with what we've been doing for a while with special needs.
Hmm.
I'm starting to see they're getting more and more. We've raised awareness.
Right,
Our ball has raised awareness, and other people are saying, "Hey, what about this? What about this?" And now, like with your gym, hey, how can we get them into fitness and all of
right,
that? So it's raising awareness that is giving that certain population more opportunity,
absolutely,
and there's a tipping point with that. There's also a tipping point, I believe, with inclusion as far as adults go. I mean, we hang a good bit, man. I see you
absolutely.
guys around, see Ed around, I see Tony, and
Mhm.
you know, we don't always hang as much as I would like. But I don't hang out with. I got some of my best friends that I grew up
Right,
with. I don't see them
right,
very often.
right.
But I think that there is just I don't know, man. I think there's a tipping point to where people are starting to come together more.
And that's
And
all you can really
like
ask
we've
for.
all hung out at Tim's house,
Absolutely, we've
and
done that. We've
hung
met
by the
up at
pool.
Swoops,
That's right. Yeah.
and Paul Burns and his wife,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Devin Heath and his wife Janet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you meet genuine people, it's
Good people.
natural.
Good people are good people,
You
man.
don't force it.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
right.
force it. I use the analogy when I talk to Dan, and
Hmm.
it might be taboo. People don't like to talk about it, but I will,
Yeah.
and I thank you for reaching out to me to give me the platform to just say it. I mean,
Yeah.
you go to certain ball games, one segment of people go this way, and another segment of people go this way. Why is that?
Yeah.
And I asked Dan that,
Yeah.
and we all both agreed it's not internal racism, but we've been preconditioned so long to do the same things that we've always done,
Yeah, I agree.
and we expect to get different results, and when we're still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So whether you're at City Auditorium or at Legacy Social Club, or you're at Frankie's on Main,
Yeah.
or you're at Southern Style Restaurant,
Hmm.
or it doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
We can all frequent the same places. R- Ronnie shouldn't have to come to an all black event and people look at him crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't want people looking at me crazy when
Yeah.
I go to a mostly Caucasian event.
Yeah.
It, but that's how we're preconditioned to be. And until
Yeah.
we start tackling those social dynamics, we'll continue to recreate history, and we'll continue to still be bound by the stigmatisms in the state of Mississippi and in the South. Uh, I'm a firm believer in just trying to be a good person. I'm not a perfect husband, father, business manager, gym owner. I'm not a perfect man at all, but
Football fan? No.
definitely not a perfect football fan because those Cowboys frauds, frauds.
Yeah.
But I just think sometimes God's going to give you a blessing for trying,
Yeah. I
and
agree.
I guess this is kind of my way of trying. It's a need. It's something I'm passionate about,
Yeah.
so I'm going for it, and hopefully people will get on board with it. And
Mm.
I would definitely wouldn't be here, or I definitely want to take a time to shout out the sponsors that we've already had. You know,
Mhm.
Magnolia Bluff Casino and Tim Morrissey,
Mhm.
April Craft, Lauren Rashad, and Concordia Bank and Scott McLemore and Pat Big Lane,
Mhm.
Stephen Dawkins and Charlie Reeves with Delta Bank,
Yeah.
Summer Milligan and Drew.
You
Yeah,
get
there we
rid
go.
of
Yo, you got it right there.
it.
With Miss Lou Physical Therapy,
Yeah.
the Rock Shop, uh, with Katie and Reeve Gibson. I mean,
Yeah.
we've had some awesome people. Ed Brown, with Positive Choices. Fred Kinsey, Dr. Fred Earl
Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
Uh,
Kenty
Kinsey.
Medical
Yeah.
Services. Yeah.
ER doctor at UMC. That's my frat
Mhm.
brother. He always supports.
Yeah.
Right there in Jackson, Mississippi. So
Yeah.
the word is getting out there, and the traction's building up. I'm just excited to try to get some more things
Yeah.
going and flowing,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited.
I think it's going to be awesome, man.
And
Real quick.
let me not
Go ahead.
forget Visit Natchez.
Yeah.
Visit Natchez has been amazing with their campaigning. For me, with their support. Definitely want to thank Visit Natchez. They're a leading title sponsor for us, and we're gonna keep this thing going.
Yeah. And real quick, I want to say before we wrap up that going back to what you said a while ago, I just want everybody to know out there, like, man, I've been welcomed in to so many of so many circles where, it's been me by myself
Right.
or me and Tim,
Mhm.
and we're the white guy in the room or
Right.
whatever. And I don't know what the right way to say it, but
Oh,
everybody's
you said it the right way,
everybody's like, "What's up?" Like,
and that's how it's
welcome.
supposed to be.
Like I've never felt uncomfortable
Right.
or unwanted. Like everybody, I think whenever you step across that line, I think people are like, "Hey, what's up?" Thank you
Exactly.
for coming over to this side.
And that should be
Yeah,
the natural reaction.
yeah,
The same
and
way
that's
I
what
walk in
that's what.
Swoops is the same way I walk in Truth, or the
Yeah,
same way I go to
yeah,
Lexi. I like going to those places. I
yeah,
like to support people that I know, David Haywood and Ricky Banks.
yeah,
I like supporting Dwayne Hickenbottom,
yeah,
and Delvey Gales. I love going to Smoops.
yeah,
We've had some really good times at Smoops.
yeah.
I locked in a sponsorship right there at Smoops
Uh huh.
with Stephen Dawkins, somebody
Uh-huh.
that's a good friend and always looking to help.
Yeah.
That's how circles and that's how business should be.
But
Just
it's
a
getting
natural.
there, man. We just keep pushing. This is just
That's
another step in
that's
the
all
right
we can
direction.
do.
It's not going to solve the world's problems. This
No, not
weekend's
at all.
not, but it's another step in the right
Absolutely.
direction. And we'll keep grinding, man. And I'm proud of you for doing this. Let's recap real quick before we get out of here. So it's Saturday, April the 6th, from 9 a.m. to 11:30 is the MDP Open Fitness Competition on the
Absolutely.
Bluff. Real quickly, how can somebody become involved with that?
All they have to do is email MDP1, that's M as in Mary, D as in dog, P as in pickle, the number one LLC at gmail.com.
Okay.
Or they can call me at 601-807-5712. Again, 601-807-5712. $35 registration fee. That covers your cost to come and compete. If you go to www.mdpfitness.org, go to the open fitness competition tab, you'll have the listed workout. You have exactly a
Okay.
little bit more than 70 days to prepare. The prescribed workout is on. Next week, I will have a scale version if you would like to compete in the scale competition. And then we'll have a seniors competition where I'll scale that workout down a little bit more for 50 and older.
Okay.
But all the prescribed workouts are there. The movement variations can be found on YouTube. We'll be doing demonstrations of those movements at my gym. And we're just really looking forward to a great open visual of how we
Yeah,
train and what we do.
that's gonna be cool, man. And then it looks like there's gonna be a break during the day, and then from 8 p.m. to midnight, there's gonna be the inaugural MDP Reach Scholarship Gala. at Magnolia Bluff Casino Hotel Ballroom. Tickets are $50, and that's food included.
Yes.
And then there's a cash bar.
Yes, sir.
And that's where you were talking about the music and all of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're excited. Like I said, just before I came in here, we got a call from Tito's Vodka, so we're looking at them to be a lead sponsor.
Yeah, that's a
and
big
them bring
deal.
oh yeah, absolutely. I'm extremely excited. You know, you reach for the stars, and hopefully you'll hit the ceiling.
That's right.
And we're touching some
Yeah.
things right now, so I'm
Yeah.
excited about it.
Yeah. And then so that's the Saturday, and then Sunday, just to recap, Sunday, April 7th, 12 to 5, Sunday Fun Day Cigar and Food Festival.
Yeah.
And where's that going to be again?
That's going to be right on the bluff. We're
Right on
going to
the
be.
bluff. Okay.
I'll be trying to reach out to representatives at Wardo's and Smoots to get them involved. But we're going to be right on the bluff in front of there, right around 319 South Broadway.
Yeah.
That grass area is going to be set up. We're going to have our food vendors to the left. We'll have the space jumps and the video game trucks behind there,
Okay.
isolated. We'll have the chairs, tables, and the tent set up with the cigars far away from there. We'll have a little VIP section with donations of food for our VIPs like you, like Dustin. You'll have your VIP credentials where you can go get some food and things of that sort. We're hoping to get Steampunk and my good friend Dub Rogers with his mobile coffee station, and he has a great humidor. I mean, the best cigars you're going to find this side of the river is going to be right at Steampunk.
Yeah.
Right with Poppy.
Yeah. Okay.
And I always get my cigars locally from him. He's been a great supporter of mine. He's given us a place to just go and hang out and have a good time and smoke a good cigar. So and we're also looking at getting a mobile cigar unit down with my friend Zachary Robinson with Velvet Puff to get them to come down from Jackson, Mississippi and set up shop too. The only other component that I'm really working on, and I'm hoping that our healthcare professionals are watching, me and the Mississippi Alpha Network want to do a sickle cell blood drive during the time of that fitness competition. I'm still working with partners to try to get a mobile unit down to Natchez on that morning of the 6th. And while the competition is going on from 9 to 11:30, we want all walks of life to come. It doesn't cost you any money to give blood. Your blood could be the saving grace for somebody that's really struggling, really in the hospital having a bad go at life.
Yeah. And it's healthy too. I do it 3 or 4 times a year myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this cigar festival on Sunday, this is all inclusive. We want all walks of life. I want you to bring your tents. I want you to bring your chairs. I want all the Greek organizations to come set up. I want you to bring those kids so they can come have fun in that mobile video game unit where they play the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the Wii.
Yeah.
We're going to have Space Jumps back again with Ryan Porter, where I'm meeting with him next Tuesday to share up some things. Just know this is not for one segmented group of people. I want everybody in the city out. And tell a friend, and we really want to drive the force to get people to come in and Natchez. We have a great hotel block set up by Tim Morrissey and his team at Magnolia Bluff Casino. They're the host hotel. If you call the hotel and use MDP 24 as the code, you get a lock rate of $129 a night. And hopefully you stay for 2 nights and enjoy everything that Natchez has to offer.
And we're also partnered with Hampton Inn also, which is right there beside it. And we have a 20% discount with the code Champions.
That's a
so either way, if it sells out or whatever, we're right there beside it. So you won't even have to walk very far.
And we're all supporting our local vendors.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
That's the only way the city can.
So you can sleep right there. Either way it goes.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming out and sharing that. And man, I'll be there. I'm gonna put it on my calendar.
I appreciate it.
As soon as we go off air, and I'll be there, and I'll be a big supporter for you, and try to bring some people out.
I appreciate it, my brother.
Yeah. I appreciate everything that you're doing. Anything else you want to wrap up with? Or?
Man, look, how you do anything is how you do everything. Ever since I watched John Wick Chapter 4, that quote has stayed with me.
Yeah.
It's been my brand mantra for 2024. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect in everything. You just try to be intentional with your purpose. And I'm very intentional with what's going on now.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of different people that are helping me. We don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Just you know who you are, who I've separately reached out to help with this. please know that your work is not being unseen. I got an outstanding board with Cheryl Gibbons, who's in Atlanta, Tori Gross with Silas Simmons, Kristen Foster, who's a respected nurse practitioner, my gym partner.
Yeah.
And Edward Brown with Positive Choices. We got a great board. We got a great vision. Right now, it's just about executing. So,
yeah,
want to see everybody out. Thank you to all our title sponsors, and Dustin and Ronnie. Thank you guys for everything.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, and we appreciate all the viewers. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to Fred as much as I did, and hopefully you'll go ahead and put that on your calendars, because it is going to be a fun weekend. And we just appreciate you taking some time to listen to us today. We appreciate all of our awesome partners that you see on the screen right now. God bless everybody out there. And as always, have a champion day. Hey guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Gregg Veterinary Hospital.
Gregg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Gregg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Gregg Vet today.
My name is Yvonne Ivory. I'm the lab director here at Trinity Medical. I have 40 years of medical laboratory experience.
Hello, my name is Mary Cubic. I am Trinity Medical Outpatient Specialist, and I've been doing this for over 40 years.
Our lab offers numerous services. We have an exceptional outpatient department. We provide phlebotomies and venipunctures for tests requested by physicians. Trinity Lab has the newest, most innovative equipment for specimen processing, yielding quick turnaround times for results. Doctors are able to diagnose and treat patients in a timely manner for faster healing. Our newest addition is our in-house microbiology department.
Hi, I'm Fayla Giddon, and I am the lead microbiology tech here at Trinity Medical. I have over 24 years of experience, and this is our brand new microbiology department. So if the doctors suspect infection, that's where we bring the cultures back here. We set them up on different types of media, depending on what type of culture it is. So if we have some growth, it'll be something like this. So we do some offline tests where we determine if it's gram positive, gram negative, and then we're able to set it up on our machines, and it's able to tell us the organism. It gives us an ID, and it also gives us a sensitivity, which shows the doctor what drug will treat the patient and kill the organism.
Here at Trinity, we are committed to providing excellent patient care and services to promote the healing of our patients and our community.
Hey y'all, it's Shannon and Ronnie with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partners, Weeks Furniture.
Weeks Furniture has a friendly professional sales staff, and they're family owned.
Weeks Furniture carries Ashley, Liberty, Craftmaster, and many other top brands.
They showcase a variety of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, home office, kids' bedrooms, home decor, and more.
They offer free local delivery, financing is available, and they will meet or beat any competitor's pricing.
Come see why Weeks Furniture has been serving the Miss Lou for almost 60 years.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day.